I set up in my golf posture with my 7-iron, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the club and I'm going to give it a hug across the shoulders. All right. Now, what I want to focus on, again, belt buckle down like a statue. I'm in my posture, so from the side, you can see I have my trunk flexed like I normally would, hips hinged. All right. And what I'm going to try to do, stay glued or stay like a statue, belt buckle down, and try to rotate the spine and the shoulders without the lower body moving. Make sure you're breathing here. Again, I'm also doing my best not to stand up and try to come out of that posture, right? I'm in golf posture, I'm staying in it. It's almost like the handle of the club starts to point down to the ground, head of the club starts to point down to the ground. Now, for me, practice this, demonstrated a lot. Unfortunately for me, it doesn't just carry over to scratch golf right away or anything. But the individual who really struggles with, true separation of their torso from their pelvis, they're going to look a little bit more like this as we go, right? And maybe at first they just don't understand what I'm asking them to do. So I kind of really hammer it. Maybe we even start to hold the hips down for them a little bit, and they really just struggle to rotate without the hips going with them. Okay, so that's kind of that example of if you have a hard time separating your torso from your lower body, you're going to start to move everything in one piece. Now, there's a lot of issues or a lot of reasons why that happens, but we talked about them already, right? Some mobility through the back, some mobility through the hips, maybe some hip strength issues, maybe some core strength issues. But those are all things that hopefully we're working on already, where now it's just the motor control component. Can you or can't you do that appropriately?